Hi, from Teacher Melissa, and I want to talk to you today about something I hear a lot of people complaining about in their online classroom, and something I have complained about myself until I finally analyzed what was going on. It's that neck and shoulder pain that you get, and even headaches. And I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh God, just everything aches. What's going on?" Or even, "I keep getting these headaches, or my neck is just killing me." And I finally figured out what was happening to me. It's because of the weird angle that we have to hold our shoulders when we get our camera at eye level. So I have a touch screen. Maybe you have an iPad. Maybe you're using your mouse on a PC, whatever. But it's to get it up. My desk is just right here. So I've got it up much higher. So even when I'm writing a note, look at my shoulder. I've got my notepad right here. It's at this level, so I can just quickly glance down and make a quick note and write while the student is showing them my pen so they know what I'm doing. But look how my shoulder is. This isn't how I write. Normally my shoulder is really far down. So it's this. It's reaching up to our touch screen to do things. We've got a lot of this. It's not the TPR, folks. It's putting our shoulders in an awkward position because we're keeping our camera at eye level so it looks like we're looking at our students. So, number one thing, just be aware of that. Get those shoulders down. When they're reading a long passage, I caught myself keeping like my hands like up at the desk like this, but this isn't unnatural. So I've tried now to remember to take my hands off my desk and drop my shoulders. My shoulders should not be like this all the time. So that's part of it. So just drop your shoulders, put that on your to-do list. Somehow remind yourself when they're reading and you're not writing and you just got to reach up and underline a word. Get your shoulders back down. Don't keep them up in this unnatural position. Now, depending on your desk, maybe you can, depending on your computer. Before I got the laptop, I had a desktop with an external plug-in keyboard. So I had my camera up at eye level, but I had my keyboard lower so I could like type under instead of having it up like this. And maybe some of you have one of those stylus things for your laptop or for your iPad where you're actually using a stylus on like a mouse pad. You can keep that lower also if you want to use that for underlining. So depending on how much you want to spend or how bad your shoulders hurt, the key is to get those shoulders down so that you're not in this unnatural position. Another thing that can make that happen is if you're always, I see people doing this, they're hunched forward to look at the lesson. And I can kind of see this in their videos or in their screenshots. Don't do this hunched forward. If you need to get computer glasses so you're not always doing this to read the, sorry, talking to the older teachers here. So you're not always doing this to try to read the tips on the screen or you're hunching forward to see it. You need to get at a comfortable distance. This is what's causing the shoulder pain. Up like this, hunch forward, back pain because you're drawing your shoulders in. So you just need to be aware and put them back when you can. Adjust your computer keyboard, your mouse, where you're writing notes in different locations. Try it out and see what is best. Now, here is something that I have recently done when I've started getting a lot of pain. I'm a brick and mortar teacher, so I teach a lot more VIP kid classes in the summer than I do during my brick and mortar. Now, when I'm in brick and mortar, I teach 2, 3 classes every morning and then I shoot out the door and go to school. So I'm not teaching those long back to backs every single day. Only on Saturday and Sunday, I'll do 7, 8 in a row. During the summer, I'm doing 8 or more in a row almost every single day. Getting ready to earning money for my vacation. So I'm doing a lot and I noticed a lot more. Now, I have an adjustable desk. My entire desk goes up and down. Some of you have the adjustable desk where it sits on your desktop. Your computer sits on that and you can raise that up and down. That's been great to get eye level and let me stand and sit, but it also has caused a few issues with my shoulders because I'm standing, I'm sitting, and I'm still up here. So my external camera has been key. Now I try not to do this a lot, I do it when my pain in my shoulders is getting a lot because of a lot of back-to-backs. So I'm going to show you. This is with me. My desk is right here. See, my desk is right here. Okay. Now, what I can do is look, see, my shoulders are going to be like this if I am writing on my screen, on my touch screen. So I'm going to go ahead and lower my desk so I can write on my touch screen without putting my shoulder up. See the difference? I can write on my touch screen, but now it looks like I'm looking down at the student. So all I'm doing, not touching my desk, I'm just moving my external camera up a little bit. Now, this isn't eye level. My camera is now about chin level to me. So it does look like I'm looking down at the student a little bit. But if I'm in a lot of pain and it's irregular, I can do this for a class or two. So this is something that you can try if you have an external camera, especially the bendy kind that you can move around. I have a Logitech C920, and so I can adjust it a little bit if I just need to get my shoulders down if I'm noticing a lot of pain. So that's something you can try as well. I'm not a fan of this, so I only do it in an emergency. I'd much rather have it look like I'm looking more directly at the student, but it is certainly something worth trying. So don't forget, you're going to have to, in between classes, get those headphones off your ears and roll your shoulders and do stretches, all those things you know. You might even try to take an anti-inflammatory before classes start to kind of give you a boost if this is something that happens to you regularly. But I have found that just being aware of my shoulder position and combating against that while I'm teaching has made a major impact on the comfort level of my shoulders and my neck and my headaches while I'm teaching. If you've got any other great ideas for us to help us remember or any great exercises, post them below this video. I love it when all teachers get together and help each other out. Have a great day.